everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to, I guess, welcome back to the series where basically we use only one color plus base game to make a living space. This time is a little different. I'm thinking I will make a little studio home. So it's gonna be small like an apartment, so don't get your hopes up. But I basically have my filter set to base game in red, and for some reason this blue color is red, this green is red, this orangish brown red, this pink red. Obviously the filters need to be worked on because that is just not correct, but let's start building first. Don't know what this is gonna look like, but again, it's going to be a studio home, meaning the bed isn't gonna have its own room. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. The bed is not gonna have its own room. I'm thinking maybe this is where the bathroom is. We could have like a small entrance right there. And maybe something like this could work. It's small, but I think we could make it work. I could put an extra bump out right here though. That might make it a little bit better. And then I could also bump this out a little bit so there's at least one bump out. Or maybe I'm so indecisive about this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, will this work out though? Okay, maybe there's a bump out right there like that. Maybe this could work. So you walk in, I'm thinking you have a kitchen space. Over here could be the bedroom. We have a little living room. I think that definitely should work. And I guess you could say this little red home is kind of a practice for my rose gen of the not so berry challenge because their colors is only red. Like that's pretty much it, which I don't know if I'm gonna fulfill with that, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. I'm gonna scoot the home over just a little bit. Maybe actually, I guess right here is fine. I don't think I should go as extreme as like a red roof. Oh, maybe I should though. Maybe that's fun. Maybe that's fun. We could do like a red trim. Maybe that is actually really good. I did forget. Okay. I did forget about this roof piece back here, but I can just pull that out. Wow, I wasn't expecting to like the red roof. But that's good. And if I were to do my not so berry house, I was thinking of using this door. So I'm basically trying to make a mini base game not so berry rose generation house right now. That is what we're working on at the moment. So I feel like this door is an option. And mind you, this is base game, so we are limited. Ooh, I like this door. I mean, I like the front of it. I don't like how it's arched in the inside. So I might go with this newer version. Actually, this is not where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go right here. Okay. So that's actually where the door is supposed to go. Don't really know if I like that because I feel like it's too closed in, if that makes sense. Like, does this work? Okay. I'm gonna put a flooring down so that way I can have a ceiling. And I can put like a half gabled roof on here. Okay, well the flat roof is not gonna work because it clips in with that and that bothers me. So I think we're just gonna have to do a flat roof. So something like that could be good. We could do red if we want. We could do red if we wanted to, but That is fine. Not everything needs to be red, of course. Okay, and then for the outside wallpaper, what could we go for? I mean, brick is an obvious choice. So do we go with an obvious choice? Honestly, I'm not liking this red house so much. Something about it I just don't like. Like, maybe I should turn this part around. Like, is it turned around like that better? Maybe. Maybe that makes it look a little bit cuter. I feel like the good part of this challenge usually was just doing an apartment, not having to think so hard about this part. Honestly, maybe I'll go for that. Okay. Okay, so I think I might go for this wallpaper. This wallpaper is pretty cute, I will say. It looks pretty good to me. Okay. And then for the windows, I'm gonna go with the matching windows. I'm gonna go with the windows that matches the door. So we could do full red, or we could just do one with the white trim, which I'm gonna do the one with the white trim. That is super cute. And then I'm going to do the red, okay, then I'm gonna do the red flower boxes. I don't know if the black underneath is all that good, but I also don't like these. But I guess maybe this one is a little bit better. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Oh my gosh, we have red bushes. I think that's a little too far. But I do kind of want to think about my red landscaping options. So I probably won't use this one. Probably won't use this one. So I think it's between these two and the other bushes that we have. And then for the flooring, I probably will go with brick. I think brick makes the best choice. I think brick makes the, okay, I think using brick for the flooring is like the best option. Like, this one is so cute. But I think I should probably use the one that matches this down here. I think I should probably use the brick that matches this part. I mean, honestly, you can make a cute red house. You can. Like, you definitely can, I guess. It's definitely achievable. Wait, I never use this fence. I never use this fence. Oh my gosh, I get to use it today. That's cool. I love using new things I never use that often. Like, I always wanted to use this fence too, but I just haven't like really found a reason to use it. So I'm happy I found a reason to use that. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna get rid of the red filter. Trying to see what bush I want to use. I feel like this one is the only option, because I don't want it to clip too much with the flower boxes. That would be bad. So maybe that's fine, and I'm thinking I would just like fill in this part with these flowers and like some additional bushes like this. And then I could also fill it in with this green fern. And I was also thinking we would go with these hydrangeas, but in white. Because again, not everything needs to be red. So actually, I don't know, maybe we'll just use, I'm not gonna use my eyedropper. That would be annoying, but yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, but yeah, I think this is pretty cute. I mean, it's like not organized as nicely as it could be, but I do think it's still cute. Okay, and I just raised up another flower. I don't think you can tell it's all raised up when it's like smushed together in there, so hopefully that's okay. And I would love to put like some of those thingies. Okay. I guess we could get this. Okay, I guess we could put that on the roof. We also have this. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. Also, I'm gonna put a column outside too to just. Okay, I'm gonna put a column outside just to hold everything together. And also, there's a trim around each part of this build, which I'm happy about because usually, sometimes I would have like a one. Because usually I don't have that happen. Okay, but I think I will put this welcome mat outside. We can get a light, and then we can get a trash can and a mailbox. I like putting the mailbox on the side so that way you can see the little thingy you raise up when you need to send mail out. That is cute. Okay, and then the trash can, I don't know where the trash can is gonna go. I also don't think they're gonna have like a very big backyard. That is just the way it has to be. And also I'm trying to think like, can I make this fence work? Or is that like a little too fancy? If I do give them a backyard. I don't think I will. It's just not in the cards for me to give them a backyard. But I'll put a little fence to hide the garbage bin. I think that's cute. I think that's nice. Okay, so we'll worry about trees and stuff like that later. I want to jump into the inside now. Okay. I wonder if there's like any red flooring options that we could use. I assume so. Oh, like this one is... Okay, so this is a new flooring from that Blast from the Past event. So chances are you may not have it because the event has ended. These I would say maybe is more orange, whereas this one is more red for sure. So maybe I'll use this flooring since most people will have this one, since everyone will have this one. And then for the tiles, I could use the red. I could use the new tiles because they come in red. I could use this one that has a little, that has mostly white in it, which I'm kind of leaning towards. And then there's also this one, but I think I might want to go for this one. And then I might put that in the kitchen as well. And if you hold Control F, you can get these little quarter tiles. So I think that is nice to have. So because I don't want it to be a full square right here. And let's start in the kitchen while we're at it. This is not red, but okay. I think this is like the only red counter option we have in base game. So unfortunately, we have to use it. I can take the red filter off, but like, I promise you, I don't think there's anything else that is red from base game. I was hoping these counters would come with a red swatch, because then I might like it more. Because then I would probably like red a little bit more. But nope, it did not come with a red swatch. Okay, we have a red fridge, but I don't think I want to use the red fridges. We do have a red stove, but again, I don't think I want to use the red stoves. So that is not a choice. Okay. Okay, so it would be nice to have the sink over here and probably to have the stove over here. It's just like I don't want to have the fridge next to the stove. But then my next choice would to be like to put it here, but that doesn't work. I could just put 2 windows and that would work better. I think maybe that's better. I don't mind how it looks from the outside. Okay. And then I can put these upper cabinets. I mean, base game, I don't like these cabinets at all. I don't like the handles, but also the end pieces all have plates and cups in them. Like, I would want these 2 end pieces to be different, but no, it's like plates and cups, plates and cups. It's like plate and cups, plate and cups, plate and cups. Like, oh my goodness. It's a lot. Okay, let's see. So we do have a red dishwasher if we wanted. We also have a red microwave and a red coffee thing. I will say, I feel like if I had other packs, I could definitely make a red house that I actually like. But since we're stuck with base game, I'm like, the inside may not look that good compared to the outside. So that's a bit of the problem. But I'm gonna leave the kitchen right there. And we can move on to the living space. Ooh, this is so cute. Imagine a child live here, but I wouldn't do that because it's only a studio home. But we have this red rug if we wanted to use it. This is also a choice. This is a choice. That's more pink. I think I want to try this red rug. I think I want to try this one first. Okay. And then we can see our couch options, which I don't like the options we have. But it's the options that we have. I think we'll use this couch. Maybe this couch is nice, but I think we could definitely use a different colored rug. I said this in the other challenges, but just because there's a red option doesn't mean we have to just keep using it. Like, I want there to be something that kind of breaks it up. Also, the last one we did was purple, and purple in base game, it just doesn't work. There's like literally no purple to use. So yeah, that was unfortunate, but that was the case. Okay. I guess I feel like this coffee table is the closest to the floor, so that is what I'm gonna use. Okay. And then I'm gonna use this chair. Okay. I think I'm gonna use that chair in the corner. Ooh, could have a fireplace if we back everything up a bit. Ooh, I think the fireplace is actually nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not liking this so much. Okay, let's be real though. I can't use this because this is like so, I guess you could say, modern. It's like not my type of modern, but I guess you could say it is. I might just use this boxy red couch. I know, it's terrible, right? Well, I haven't used this couch yet, I don't think. So maybe I should just use this one. We can get a nice red fireplace. I don't think we can fit in a couch. I want to fit in a second couch or a second chair, but I just don't think that's gonna work. I feel like it takes up too much room. We could try to put it in the corner, but I don't know if I like it. It feels like it's an awkward. It feels like it's in an awkward space. Okay, so this rug is a choice. Not my favorite, but then we have this one, but not my favorite. And I think we'll use the fireplace in that color. I guess they can have like a fancy TV. That could be cool. And then, okay, so let's look at our red bed options. Okay, so we have this. That is not the vibes. This could work, but it's obviously not the same style. I think we would have to go for this one. Or this one maybe, but still, it's like not the right style. None of this is good to me. Like, I feel like this is the wrong red, and I feel like we're not doing that much black. Like, we're kind of doing red and light at the moment. So, that doesn't really leave us with a lot of options. If I go back on the floor, the flooring is kind of closer to this wood tone. Not exactly. Oh, this one is actually really close to this wood tone. But it says it's red, so I'm gonna use it. It's red, right? That's what the game says. That is what the game says, so we're gonna follow the game. Okay, I don't know if okay. I'm pretty sure we do have dividers in base game. So I want to try to use one because I feel like it would just be nice to have a separation. This one has pink flowers on it. Is that good? Yeah, all of them are pink flowers. And then we have this one. Maybe this one could be a little... I feel like maybe this one is better. Okay. So I think I'll put the division right there. I don't know. I kind of wish we had like a divider that was just straight. Because I feel like the crookedness is hard to use. Okay, let's be real. People are gonna see your bed anyways. So it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You should not try to hide it. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Okay, I'll give them this cute... Okay, I guess I can give them that side table. And we can find them a yellow light. I mean, a white. Okay, I think I might go in with this red light. That's cute. Ooh, I could put this red plant in the kitchen. Ooh, I could put a rose somewhere. Okay. I feel like we could fit in a dining room, so I might put a rose on the dining table. Wait, that's so cute. Okay. So this plant comes in red, so maybe we can try to use this. And I also want to get like a bookshelf. Not like a bookshelf, but an actual bookshelf. Maybe we can get this one that just hangs on the wall. That could be cool. It's simple. I don't know if I like where it is. Maybe we could just put it over here instead. And we could put this plant in the entranceway. and then for for the dining room, I'm thinking we're gonna do like for the dining room, I'm thinking we'll do just like a glass table with these red chairs. It is pretty simple, okay. I think this is a very simple home. Honestly, okay, I think I might go with 3 chairs though, because I'm not sure if Sims can walk in, but you know, it's a simple space. Okay. And then I want to get a rug in the bedroom. This is the rug that came to mind. It doesn't really fit the vibes at all. And then I hate this rug. It's so ugly. Ew. Disgusting. I guess we could. No, I don't like that either. I think I might just separate the bedroom with carpet, maybe. Like, just like that. I mean, it could work. It could work for sure. Or what if I made all of this carpet? Oh my gosh. What if I made all of it carpet? I don't know. I think I might like it as carpet. I mean, that's kind of like a weird shape going on, but I like it. I never do carpet in my living rooms or anything like that, so. And also, I don't expect many people to download this house because it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna do things I don't usually do. That's the whole point, right? I feel like with a challenge like this, you can't be too hard on yourself because it's just base game and it's only red. So that is just the case. Okay, I guess I can give them a little dresser over here. Perhaps in a red color. Actually, maybe I'll put that plant over here. I think that's cute. I feel like the red is just so bright. Maybe I'll just go with that little, maybe I'll go with that color. And then I feel like we need a mirror that goes on the wall. That is nice. Also, we need more windows. I have no other windows in here. That is pretty bad. I'll get one in the bathroom. Maybe I can get one. Okay. I think I'll get the small one above the stove. That is cute. Okay. Okay, and then I want to work on the bathroom. I don't think we have that many red options, or if we have any red options at all. Oh, yeah, we're not going to use this. That's for sure. I mean, there's a red bathtub. I mean, there is a red bathtub. There's the red on the bottom. I mean, hey, maybe that's what we can use. It's cheap. It's cheap. I mean, cheap is good, right? And we have a red potty. Sometimes when you're poor, I'm sorry. I just had to. Okay. Sometimes when you're poor, you have to poo where you have to poo. Okay. Okay. So there's no red toilet. Okay. Well, we don't have a red toilet, unfortunately. Okay. I think I might want to pick the wallpaper for the inside now. I know I haven't cluttered that much, but that will come at the end. Or not at the end, but basically after I paint the walls, we will get to it. That is not the same red at all. I did not notice it wasn't the same red. I don't think any of the wallpapers we have right now is the same red. Well, isn't that just beautiful? That's okay. It's fine. Oh, maybe this red matches that red. Because this was like kind of like reddish oranges. Orangish? Orangish? Orangish. Orangish, reddish, orangish. Saying orangish sounds wrong. Orangish. I don't know. It seems a little too orangish. I don't know. I feel like maybe I haven't said that word. Like ever. It makes sense, but it doesn't seem right. I guess I can just give them towels, soap, and these people obviously don't brush their teeth. It doesn't come in red, so that is pretty sad for them. I'll give them this apple and pear painting. Cute. I do not care for the bathroom at all. It's just the bathroom. Anyways, let's paint the rest of the walls. So for the kitchen, we could go for this red tile. We could go for this red tile. We could go for this one. So many options. I think we'll just go with this one. And then I wanted to go for brick. Okay, and then I want to do like a brick accent wall. Maybe on these two walls. I don't think the brick accent really looks that good. Especially, I guess, the one from base game. I just never find it to look good. So I might just use a different type of brick. I might just go with the white brick. Or like maybe even this brick will work better. And then I think the rest of the walls could just be red. So I chose the one with the paneling. Hopefully that is okay. I don't really like this at all. I could put this lamp behind this chair. See how close that is to the coffee table? I just feel like that's why I shouldn't have a chair, but I'll just place the chair like that. Maybe that's a little bit better, and then we can start cluttering up. So for the coffee table, I think I'll just put, I don't even know, like just some books maybe? I'll put some pink books. Ooh, we can get like, oh. Okay. Okay. We can get like an apple painting on the fireplace. Oh, we could get this bear. Maybe I'll put this bear on the kitchen counter too. Because it does come in a red swatch. So that's cute. Okay, that is lovely. Also think I'll just get like some paper towels for the kitchen and maybe a bowl of fruits. And then they can, okay. And then they can cook on this counter. I can give them some aprons, and I probably should put a trash can in a fireplace. Those are very important to have. Also, I'll also get like a cute. Okay. I also got the burglar alarm. And also, this coat rack does come in red, so this is my perfect chance to use it. Because I don't really use this one too much because it comes in red, it comes in blue, it comes in brown. I just don't like it. Okay. And I suppose I could get a desk in this building. I could just put it over here. That would work out greatly. Okay. So, okay. I could put a desk over here because that does work. They can have an $800 computer. I can give them I gave them a little cork board. Maybe I can also give them a bonsai tree. It feels random to put this indoors. I don't know how I feel about it being indoors. Maybe they paint indoors. I think, okay, I think we could use some artwork over here. Maybe I'll put this painting over here. Oh my god, I could put the tragic clown. That could work. So I got this picture. I don't really know what to put right here. Okay, I put another bookshelf, but I don't know if that's really all that good. Because I'm just putting it to fill up space. But I don't really know what else to put there. I could put a hutch. Or just like a long cabinet. Which I guess essentially this is kind of what that is. Okay, maybe that works. And I think that might be it for the inside. Mind you, this is all base game. It could look better. I don't think it looks that bad. It's not personally my taste. Obviously the bed is out of place, the lamp is out of place. Like, this just isn't right, but it's okay. I feel like you can mix furniture, it'll be fine. But this is the outside. We have to come back to it, unfortunately. You know what's crazy? So I think I'm gonna put gravel on this top piece. Okay, I'm gonna fill this in with gravel. And then for this, I will fill it up with dirt. That is beautiful. And I think all we need to do really is just fill the rest of the lot in with trees. It's already looking nice. Okay. 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 I could put a tree up here too. Okay, so we have, okay. So we have two different trees going on. I think I want to get that flower tree as well. I think this is cute. So I can get one big, okay. So I can get one big one, and then I can get a smaller one. And I think that looks pretty good. I guess I can get some more flowers a little bit. Okay, I guess I can get more flowers back here. That wouldn't, okay. That wouldn't really hurt anyone. That is pretty cute. Then we can fill it all in with terrain paint. Okay. Okay, so I did all the terrain paint. The last thing I want to do is paint the ceilings. And then we can upload this lot to the gallery. But first I want to play a little game. How much do you think this cost? It's definitely over Starter Home considering I used real landscaping. I'm pretty sure this fence is expensive. This is expensive. This is expensive. This bed is expensive. So I want to say this home is 42,835 simoleons. Do you have your guess in? Because we're about to see. Of course I go overboard. Of course I go overboard. I knew I was going overboard when I said that. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw in an extra 10,000 so I won't be too. But you know what I said? I was like, I'm going to throw in an extra 10,000 because I'm probably so wrong. In my head, I literally thought, maybe it's like 34,000, 32,000. It can't be that much. It's 33,048 simoleons. Okay, well, you always should go with your first guest, you know? You should always go for your first guest. Well, if you want to download it, it will be on my gallery at simsdeelicious. Okay, so I just called it Red Home. And it's all base game. I didn't use any packs, thankfully, by mistake. And I guess I should probably leave this video off here. Okay. I don't think the outside is too bad, by the way. I actually like the outside. I like the color. I love the flowers. I like the roof color. I like the landscaping. But then you come inside and it's like, base game red doesn't have the best choices, you know? But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. You are important, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!